Hello, everyone. You are watching the United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering coming up soon. We have some fantastic games. We have Grand Theft Auto, we've got Quake 3, we've got Resident Evil 2, but right now it's going to be Super Mario Sunburn, and rumors say that this may be slightly modified. So Twitch chat, keep your eyes peeled for any differences that you might know it's from Vanilla Sunshine. But yes, GoogleCheese will be running this, so thank you very much, GoogleCheese. Take it away.
Hello, I'm GoogleCheese. Beside me we've got Tiny Tim here, and as Jack of Hearts just mentioned, this is a slightly modified version of a ROM hack of a game. So I've modified a modification of a game. So there we go. So this is Super Mario Sunburn. Oh, so does anyone have an opinion on which file we'd like to go with? So, pardon? Tricro, right? Okay.
My vote's for Tricro.
Tricro it is.
I know!
What can I say?
We had enough arc earlier on, by the way. So.
Sorry, Ark. Sorry, Ark. Yeah, so time starts whenever I hit A, the countdown if you want. So, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck!
So, one of the first differences you'll notice is there's no cutscene at the beginning because this is a speedrunnable ROM hack where made to be slightly faster than the original game in many ways. One of them being cutscenes are boring, cutscenes are long, cutscenes are slow, so we get rid of them. And what we're supposed to do here is we're supposed to fight a boss at the start of the game, or a gatekeeper, which then leads us into a court cutscene, which, there we go, that was the court cutscene. But what we're doing, because of this ROM hack, it's now open. One short thing I'm going to show is there's a door on the roof for no reason, as noticing textures that are just slightly wrong.
Oh!
For some reason, things are just slightly different, but hey ho. I don't know if anyone's noticed anything different so far. Okay.
I'm getting a bit worried about how many times Ark is going to show up.
Realistically, there's one more.
Alright, okay.
So, in this stage, what they've done in the ROM hack is they combined every stage possible so that you can complete things in any order possible. Some of the things are hard-coded, so you can't do them all at once. And some things would interfere with other acts, so you can't do them at the same time. So what we're doing here... there we go. The aim of the game is to complete level 7 in every stage, and then level 7 is the Shadow Mario boss fight. That then opens up the final stage, which is the Corona Map boss fight. So in this, what we want to do is we want to complete either level 6 or level 8, and then from that we can then progress to level 7, as that one's never unlocked at the start. So what we're doing just now is on this stage we're doing level 8, which is collecting the red coins on this stage. And this is what we call rocket storage. It carries momentum through the changing animations. Long fall. 8 red coins on this.
So good.
One more. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fly across to a cloud, and then hopefully I get the angle correct. Good. So, store the rocket twice to store the upward vertical movement. Go off an edge. Oh, that's close. Okay, no, we're fine. There we go, that's first shine.
Good job.
Another feature on this is normally in Super Mario Sunshine, you would get booted out as soon as you've done the stage, but on this one, we don't. So instead, I exit the stage manually. And then now we're on to level 7. Done level 8, which unlocks all the previous levels, so 8 through back into 7. And this one is, like I said, Shadow Mario. We've got to beat him. A nice quality of life thing. Too close. Oh, this is bad. That's bad. Yeah, time. So one of the quality of life things we had on this is that Shadow Mario's got a health bar. And one of the things that having the health bar on this has showed is one of the stages was coded incorrectly. Shadow Mario, for no reason, has double health.
Oh, wow.
For no reason. And it's not even like a stage late in the game. So what we're doing now is instead of exiting the stage, another feature of this ROM hack is we can travel between all of the stages. So what we're doing is across there in the corner, in the top right, you can see what looks like a small island, or this is Noki Bay that we're traveling towards. So in the open world, we can now travel between them. Only certain ones, the ones that you can see, you can go directly to. And then this here is Noki 7. We're doing Noki 6. So that
I must say that I'm very impressed with this version of the game, because as you say, it's a lot of quality of life changes, and for anybody that's played this game, or pretty much any of the certainly early 3D Marios, Super Mario 64, etc., the structure was quite restrictive in terms of kicking you out the levels, as you mentioned, and it makes the game, I imagine it makes the game a lot more fun to play casually without those sort of inconveniences, shall we say. Tricky little platform in there. Just a bit tricky. Yeah, no worries. It happens.
Nah, it's fine. Just means we get to show off Mario's shirt that we decided that he's going to have.
Oh, let's look. I can't.
Oh, that's
Oh, yes. I'm straining to see it properly.
oh, come on. It's supposed to be easy.
Also, for anybody who's never played one of these games like me, though I have played a little bit of Mario Odyssey, the jumping and the control here is very precise. It's really good, and it's actually, to go fast in these games is really quite tricky. And GoogleCheese is doing a brilliant job of it here. It's really
UKSG
cool.
jumper.
Oh, it's UKSG jumper. Fantastic. On that point, do we have anything to say or anything coming in, Jack?
We don't quite have any donations at the moment, but I could certainly tell you about the charity we are raising money for.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as you know, we are raising money for Crisis, and they are a charity dedicated to trying to eliminate homelessness in the UK. And we are coming live from Glasgow in Scotland as we do so. Currently, we have raised over $2,000 this event so far, which is fantastic. If you want to, sorry about that. Again, my words just won't. They're just not coming out right. Crisis will carry out pioneering research into the causes of and consequences of homelessness and campaign for the changes needed to end it for everyone, for good. And that is where all your money is going to this weekend. Thank you, everyone who's donated so far. It's been a great time here. There's another Argic face.
There he is again.
It looks very impressive what you're doing here, GoogleCheese. As we were discussing earlier, if you want to see some more what it looks like a casual runner's doing this, we had a fantastic race in ESA Summer 19, a team race where every shine was done by a different person. Really shows you the difference what a casual player and a speedrunner going fast looks like, because just simple tricks like this are much more difficult to pull off than it looks. Anyway, back to you guys.
Cheers, Jack. How are we getting on? Doing okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
doing good. So that one there, don't know if anyone saw it. There's a little Knuckles that we just went past.
Oh, yeah. Knuckles gets everywhere. Knuckles and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what we're doing here is, this one's Pinna Park. So what we're doing The mission that this one was in is that was making the Ferris wheel go around very fast. It was sort of like overcharging it. So what we do is you're supposed to go around the back of this one, knock it off, and then the park slows down, or the Ferris wheel slows down. But because it's in stage 1, the Ferris wheel's going slowly, so you can actually get up through the front.
Very nice.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to abuse the feature that allows us to exit area, but exit into the menu. So we exit area, but we hold Z, and then in Pinna Park, that loads us back into the park instead of doing that. So we can then exit the park to go into the Shine Select, which saves us completely leaving the stage, to then go back into the stage, so we're only like half leaving it, if that sort of makes sense.
Yep, no, that makes great sense. Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I do have a quick question though, regarding this speed run. How much of an overlap is there between this version, the Sunburn, and the original version, shall we say, the vanilla experience?
So,
in terms of speed running.
So as for speed running, the stages that we play are exactly the same, but the amount of stages we play is less.
Yes.
This category that I'm running is 16 Shine or Shadow Mario %. So it's without clipping into the final area, unlock the final area as fast as possible. Whereas in the original, it's the same. You defeat Shadow Mario, but you've got to do every stage 1 through 7.
Yeah.
Except for Bianco Hills, which you do 2 through 7 because you get to skip it. But other than that, the stages that you see me doing are pretty much normal. As I said, they've added, I don't know if I mentioned this, but they added the long jump from Super Mario 64. I use it in like 1 or 2 places, but you could not use it and it's pretty much exactly the same without them.
Brilliant. Yeah,
The only real differences you'll see is the shines that or after the shines I'm exiting, I'm staying in the stage, but also I can then go between the stages. That's something that was added for this game.
Oh, he's got his UKSG shirt back on again.
Yeah. So this stage is, let's go. Oh, slow fruit. So what we got is we've got to get Yoshi, and he takes his fruit, but which fruit he gets is completely random. But for this one, we need to have a yellow Yoshi or yellow/orange Yoshi to replace the one that's missing in the Ferris wheel. So what we do is we get that one and we just leave that on the way. And that gives us the correct color.
Gotta love Yoshi.
Yeah.
We always love Yoshi.
Everyone loves a bit of tax avoidance. So this is one stage that I hate. Again, there might be something different, but I don't know what. We saw that one. Oh, that's the wrong jump. So, no, that's not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to go the slow way. No. Running around in circles.
While you are running around in circles, I have a quick donation if you'd like me to read.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, thank you very much. In fact, it came in just as I finished talking last time.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But Golden Devil here donates $10.
GD.
Thank you very much, Golden Devil. They say, good luck showcasing your awesome ROM hack GoogleCheese.
Thank you, Golden.
Thank you very much.
So that was what I say the worst stage in the game for me. Mainly because of that skip. Usually I go for it a couple times and it ends the run if I don't get it. But say it's a marathon, we go for it and it wasn't going to work.
Yeah,
so
no, it's cool. Do not panic.
Hey ho.
It's great. And as I say, I'm really enjoying. I mean, the other thing I would say, and I've said this before, I think, with games like this, is you look at them and you think, oh yeah, that's easy. That you could do that. No. Unless you've actually speedrun these games, unless you've actually played them, the movement tech, the what you're required to do, they are quite challenging. I'm not a fan of 3D platformers because I can't get the controls right. But this sort of game is amazing to watch, and you're doing an amazing job on it, GoogleCheese. So
thank you.
Thank you.
So this, you know how I said that there was one that has twice the amount of health?
Yes.
So that was it. But what we can do is, when he's jumping, we hit him with what's either called the spam spray or the shotgun spray, depending on what name you give it. And if you hit him close enough, it pretty much takes him down in one hit.
Yeah, it was very quick there. You couldn't really tell that was the one with the bigger health.
Yeah. So what we're doing now is, as part of this ROM hack that was made, there was 4, I think it was either 3 or 4 custom stages that were added. What we're going to do is we're going to play the only one of the custom stages that you'll see in the ROM hack. And this, if you've ever played Bennett Foddies, if you fall, you go all the way back down to the beginning. Yeah, this happened last time I showcased this, but I blamed the controls last time, so I've not got an excuse this time because I've made sure they're correct. Because what happened last time is, when hovering, I need to adjust my camera with the L trigger on one particular jump. But what happened is the L trigger cancelled out the R trigger last time.
Aha.
So that is all sorted. So now, infinite wall jump. One of the joys, or quirks or mechanics, depending on how you call it, is Y-cam or aiming mode in this. Whenever you press Y, Mario goes into first person, and if he is in the air, he will carry his momentum in whichever direction the camera is facing. So if I'm in the air and I press Y to go into first person, or over the shoulder, and turn the camera, Mario's direction will turn as well. As a result of this, you can do something which is called a glitchy wall kick, where you can jump off a wall, and within one frame, you... Nice, made it. That was where I fell last time, which is right at the end.
Yeah.
So within one frame of leaving the wall, you press the Y camera button. What happens is Mario's direction changes, and he goes back towards the wall, as you will see in now. So
Nice.
Up and over,
Very nice.
just
good
straight
job.
up and over. So
Very good job.
So that was long and boring, but
No, you got there. It was
press the wrong
fantastic. Yeah, it was really, really good. Again, it always never ceases to amaze me, the dexterity and the concentration that you need to pull off these inputs. It is a lot harder than it looks. It really is.
as you say that, go down we go.
Hey!
Okay, apparently in the pipe. So that one they replaced. For whatever reason, they decided to give that the ID of level 8. So instead of having to play every single one in this stage, we only have to do that one long level. Which, the stages in this one are... they're repetitive to a point, and there's an RNG boss fight, which nobody likes RNG.
Oh, he did not last long.
No. Yeah, most of these stages, we've got a way that we can... a consistent setup that gets him within a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
So, 10 of 16 shines already. Doing quite well.
Doing very well, yes.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to decide to leave the hotel, which this is new for this one, and then enter any stage, and because of the open world, we can get to stages that we've not actually unlocked yet in the plaza.
Okay.
So instead of going to the hotel, we're going to head this way, which may not see anything, but around the very far corner is, and I've forgotten which stage it is. It's Rico Harbor, that's the name of it. So as soon as we get round the corner, we're now, oh no, wrong one.
Oh, okay. We're going to the beach.
you know how I said I can't remember which one it was? Well, I got the wrong one.
Hey.
It was 50-50.
It's fine. We go to the beach.
We go for this one. Now, in regular any percent of Super Mario Sunshine, this allows us to skip all the way to level 8. The shine in Super Mario 64, some of the shines or stars in that one are always on screen or always on the map loaded. This is the one exception in Super Mario Sunshine. It's always there. It was always taunting, and for the longest time it was unavailable to get. So what we now do is, if I can get this nicely, very precise setup. Nope. Change the angle. You've got to have the camera at exactly 90 degrees from it, facing, and if you center it from the wrong side, it doesn't work. And if I press any direction that's not in the air, what we do, clip in through the roof.
Oh, yes! That was brilliant. That was really good. I could never do that.
There are, since that was discovered at this point, I think there's now 4 or 5 different ways to doing that.
Amazing.
That is the slowest way to do it, but it's the only way that it's also the easiest way to do it.
That's cool.
And hopefully, no, too far from them, but straight line.
I absolutely love it when you have tricks like that have different methods of execution, because it allows you as a speedrunner to grow and improve. You can start with the sort of easiest, slowest strategy, and then as you practice and play your game more, you can get better and better, and it allows you some progression within it, and it's fantastic to make that progress.
Yeah. And then from, as you said, from that one, it's the difference from the fastest to the slowest one of those is only, realistically, you're losing 1 to 3 seconds at most, probably.
Yeah, that's great. Because again, the optimization's there, but you don't have to go for it.
Yes.
You know, I think that's brilliant.
If anyone sees any other custom ones, we might see one shortly.
There was the UKSG logo, in case anyone didn't see it.
Yeah, this game's sponsored by UKSG.
So what I'm going to be doing here is something called rocket rollout. You keep the momentum, basically just bounce along.
It's lovely. It's really cool.
Oh, I messed it.
Oh no!
That's
it's one of those really cool movement techniques, though.
Yeah, it doesn't save that much if I land there because I still need to jump across. But and I dropped that off the edge. Nice. So what we're doing here is we're doing the same rocket storage that we did in the first stage. So we go really high and away we go. So what we're doing is we're going, this orange jelly stuff, it blocks us from getting in here, but if I think I'm too close, yeah, no,
oh, nice! So precise, these clips. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is really good. You're doing an amazing job here. It's great to watch.
So now, this is what would be the easiest Shadow Mario in the game. All we're going to do, I'm going to jump, tap left, press X, which should actually be B, but I've reconfigured it, and then walk forward. So just walk forward. And there we go.
There it goes.
Simple as that.
How many more levels are left? We've got one more.
We've got this one and then Bianco Hills. And we go straight to Bianco Hills episode 6. And then Bianco Hills episode 7. And then we've got Corona Mountain. And that's us.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Don't say the C word.
Okay, we've got COVID Mountain. Or is that not right either? So, of all the stages, I don't like this one. I do not like this one coming up. Up and over the wall. Now, the question is Pawn Skater. Yeah, that's a decent position actually. Up we go.
Oh, Basil the Scooter. Nice.
And normally this would be gated off until episode 6, but as I said, everything's
All
open. We
open,
can decide to
yeah.
go at whatever order we want.
I'm also enjoying the fact that you're actually not doing an awful lot of cleaning up here. I think the whole purpose of this game is Mario's supposed to be cleaning the place up, is he not? But
Probably.
he's kind of just shortcutted it a little bit. He's
Yeah. In the court cutscene, which we skipped, so there was no court then, so we didn't go to court. We skipped that. So we've not actually been told to clean anything because we never watched it. We never listened to them to tell us.
fair enough.
So in that
That'll do
case,
the job.
do we need to?
No, I think that's cool.
If I wasn't told to do something.
It's quicker anyway, so quicker not to clean up after yourself.
I get told off for that. A lot. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, Mario.
And
flying
down we
space.
go.
Yay. That's fine. It happens.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We'll get to see that bit again. As I say, somebody who's never really gelled with this style of game. I mean, I love 3D platformers. I'm just not very good at them. I've had major problems with both Banjo-Kazooie and Billy Hatcher. I kind of fell out with both of them because they're great games, but I just find the control scheme. I'm old school, you see. I'm 2D, so 3D is a bit too much for me. It's one dimension too many. But I can't help but admire anybody who can play these games and speedrun these games.
Let's go
It's
safely.
amazing.
There we go.
Good job.
So when I last practiced this, I accidentally exited out the stage, but because none of the stages are unlocked, I had to go back through 4 different stages to get back in.
Oh, okay.
So in the hub world, we don't actually unlock any of the major stages. We just go into one and then go round the map to get back to it. So I'd have to like loop all the way back round.
Yeah.
With one exception. Oh, there we go. And that's the last Shadow Mario fight.
Yep. He's squirted. That's him done.
Yes.
Okay, and that's the.
So that's the 16
So
shines.
16 shines.
That's 16 shines of category. So now this opens. So am I allowed to say the name of the hill? Can I get permission, please?
Yeah, the fairies in my ear have told me you do have permission.
Right. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, after this, somehow avoiding cleaning up, or if you do clean up in the game, whichever you decide, it floods the place. So the whole place is completely flooded, and a gate's open. How this has caused how each of these, I don't know. So, global warming possibly? I don't know.
Who knows?
I also appreciate the Hibby's logo on all the sewer grates.
Not heavy.
Oh,
Nope.
who is it?
Huds.
Huds. My bad.
Captain Stats himself.
I always get those two mixed up.
So, final gauntlet in the game. Oh, that should have got it.
Oh, burn bum there.
That should have got it. That wasn't from the sun. It doesn't count. It wasn't from the sun. And as it is, in the game, you don't spend that much time in the sun anyway. Another wee quality of life thing added. In the base game, every time you collect one of the blue coins... Oh, I'm gonna die here. Dang it, I'm gonna die. Dang. In the base game, every time you collect a blue coin, it brings up a text box, like, do you want to save and...
Yeah.
Save and continue, save and quit, because you collected a blue coin. And you've got to collect 240 of them if you want to complete the game.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness. Anyway. So in the base game, there's 240 text boxes say, do you want to save after you collected this?
Yeah.
Do you want to save after you collected this?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah. It's not going out. I need to get Golden Devil back in here to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Oh no, you're doing fine.
It did go out that time.
It's hot in there. Mario's feeling the heat a bit.
Right, I'll go now. And then the actual hard bit is the boat. This was the easy bit, believe it or not. I just did a bad job of showing. Not gonna get speedboat.
I'm not going to ask how the physics of this work.
They don't. It's plain and simple. They don't. There's nothing about this boat that works. You can somewhat control it, but it has a mind of its own. How that decides forward, I do not know.
That might be an area where you and I, Tim, have a bit of an advantage, like with the inverted controls being a bit old school.
Well, funny enough, the camera on this is inverted camera. So, as opposed to pretty much every modern game, the camera goes the other way. So when you steer one direction to tilt the camera, the water's great. Hey, Junior. Nah, we can't bother cutscenes. So this is the final boss. So
Oh, hello, Basil.
time will be coming up in about 45 seconds. As long as Bowser doesn't jump. Or I don't get hit by any of the green goo. Proceeds to get hit by green goo.
I really don't know want to know why Bowser's got a green bathtub, but hey.
It's the first time he's ever washed.
Probably.
And time.
Well
There
done!
we
GG!
There we go.
That was brilliant, well done.
That was Super Mario Sunburn, everyone.
Brilliant.
And as per usual, cutscenes. Nobody likes them, so we gotta skip them. There we go.
Where can we find you on if you want to see more
So,
of this sort of thing, GoogleCheese?
Very occasionally, I stream on twitch.tv/GoogleCheese. Other than that, tend not to. As I've said every time, please don't look for me. You don't want to, really. But yeah, there we go. That was Super Mario Sunshine. Thank you for having me. And if you've got anything, Jack?
Oh, yes, thank you very much. I'd just like to remind everyone, there was a bid war we opened earlier for shaving Nico Hart's head, as you can see in the background. That has been met, but the Worms run at Ruffled Bricks has also decided, if we can raise another $1,000, that he will also shave his head in solidarity. We have currently $405 towards that, so get your donations in. That will be tomorrow. Hello, Argicon's screen. Coming up next, we're going to have Joshimus running a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, doing 69 out of 70 unique jumps. So, after this quick intermission, we will be right back. Stay tuned.